What's up, Backgammon fans? In this video, we're gonna do a quiz. So we just released this new quiz here, 21-point anchor, stay or go. And I did create this quiz and write the explanations, but it's been a few months. So even though we just launched it today, it's actually a few months ago that I did the analysis text for these positions. So I don't think I can do a perfect 20 out of 20 score here. I'm a little bit nervous about that, but I'm gonna take it now, and I suggest that you take out your smartphone, go to Backgammon Galaxy's app, and we can do the quiz together one by one. And you can simply just pause the video, make your answer before I give my answer, and then we'll take it from there. So the quiz got 20 problems, and the idea is that we should basically be experts in this dilemma, stay or go, after these 20 positions are over. Okay, I resized the screen here, so I'm actually just gonna do this to say start quiz. I'm gonna make it big again, just to fit the YouTube stream video here. Okay, so problem number 1, here we go. So again, pause the YouTube video, submit your answer before I submit mine. And let's see, so we got a 6-2 to play. Basically, we don't like running from the 21 point because it's an advanced anchor. It's an intrinsic asset. We are ready to race later on if we roll a big double. We are preventing ourselves from getting primed. It's just a great asset to have. So we're not in a rush to run from it. Nevertheless, we are up in the race. We do have a better home board, but we have 2 blots in the home board. And I think the deciding factor here is that 13 to 5, it's a really natural play. It does something very constructive. So when we got such a constructive play, let's just do it. Okay, so far so good. And remember, you can click here on the learn, and then you can read the analysis. In this case, the analysis comes from me, but shortly we have a couple of other quizzes from other big grandmaster names coming up. So this is really cool. It's an incredible way to learn backgammon strategy, to play the quizzes and actually read these learning analysis. Okay, on to problem number 2. Let's see. Okay, again a 6-2. Now we're up by 12 pips before. That means we're going to be up by 20 pips after the move. That's a big indicator that we might have to run from the anchor. Do we have any natural alternatives? Not really, because 13 to 5, it doesn't do anything. That checker is not being put to good use. So here, with the superior home board, I actually think that we can run. I think we can run here. We're not too scared of the counterattack from the enemy here. So I think we can run with this one. Okay, very good. Got 2 out of 2 so far. This one, I think it's the same. I think we can run because now the opponent has a blot here in the home board, which makes it even weaker. We're not quite as far ahead in the race, but I think it's sufficient. We're going to be up 14 pips after the move. I think we can run here as well. I think this is a good opportunity with this home board advantage. Good. Okay, and look how small of an error it is to play 13 to 5, just 25 millipoints. It's hardly an error, which again goes to show that it's just rare that we have to run from an anchor. At a high anchor, that is. It's a different story if it's a low anchor, but a high anchor, it's rare that we run from it. It's only under optimal conditions. And I guess that's what it is here. We have a very strong home board. They have a blot on the board and has nothing. Okay, so now they have a 2-point board. That means that they actually have some attacking rolls after we run, like a 4-2, double 2, double 4, double 1. So here I'm not as eager to run off the anchor here. And the race, look at the race, we're only up 4 pips after the move. No, I don't think we should run here. So I guess we still just play, does it make any other sense? No, just play 13 to 5. Okay, 4 out of 4. Aha, okay, so now we're up 12 pips after the move. So we could make a running play here, and we have a very strong home board. Nevertheless, because they have their 3-point made, it means that they have these annoying attacking rolls. Again, 4-2, double 2, double 4, double 1. He's going to be hesitant to hit loose if we run, because we have this beautiful home board. So this one is hard, and I don't remember the answer. This one is really hard. There's a chance I make a mistake here. It feels like we're giving him too many, like this handful of great rolls when we run. I think we should just play 13 to 5. Yes. Okay. Oh, and look at this. Clearing the 8 point was very close. It's not a big mistake to run, actually. So, but again, we only run under optimal conditions from the 21 point anchor. Here, why would we run here? We are behind in the race. So, yeah, look at the pip count. We're going to be behind 3 pips after the move. So no need to run here. Absolutely no need to run. So I guess we just play 13 to 5. This one, let's see, we are up 8 in the race after the move. Any reason to run? No, it's the same story. We want to play a priming game here. Our opponent is trapped down here on our 1 point, and they've made a deep point themselves. So we are winning the priming battle, even though we're up in the race, and usually that means we have worse timing. But here we're still playing for the prime. So I'm gonna make this play. Very good, a clear play actually. (6-2). I think it's the same story. Here we got a nice pure prime structure, so we don't want to turn this into a racing game where he can attack us. We should just go for the priming game plan. I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah, very good. Okay, this one, we are way up in the race. We're going to be up 21 pips after the move. We have a homeboard advantage. This one could be a run, could be a running play here. The thing is that because he's trapped down here on the ace point, we kind of still want to go for the priming game plan, to be honest. We're not duplicating anything. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It does seem like a pretty constructive play to slot, because it's not particularly constructive to run from the anchor. We kind of like this anchor. We kind of like the anchor. You know what? I'm going to go for the priming play. There's a chance that I'm going to get this one wrong. I don't remember it. Oh, okay, good. Good, okay. Just a 30 millipoint mistake to run. Okay, 6-2. This is a different story, because here we don't have a prime formation. Look at this, we've got the 2 point made. So slotting the 5 point is not very lucrative here. It's not an attractive play. Here we should just go for the racing game plan. I'm going to go for the running play. Very good. 11 out of 11. Okay, maybe I do remember some of these positions. 6-2. Okay, again, our game plan is clearly running. We have a blitz formation going on down here, but unfortunately for us, we don't have any blitz attack ongoing. The enemy anchored up on our 2 point here, so we've got no blitz, but we do have a pip lead. So we should just go for the racing game plan. And I think we can run here. He has a stripped prime formation. I mean, if we play this, it's kind of annoying to get hit. I think we can do this because he doesn't have much to attack us with after we run. So I would go for the racing game plan here. Everything else kind of doesn't play well. This is not a good move, obviously, to leave a shot. Let's try. Okay, very clear play. Good. Very good. Okay, 6-2 again. But now the enemy has another attacker / builder. I'm inclined to run again, but it's not as easy as last time, because now he has a lot of point making rolls here. I think it's too much actually. Now it's 4 rather than 3 builders aimed for our blot on the 21 point if we run. I'm not gonna run. I'm not gonna run. Wow, okay, I'm gonna roll. 6-2. Again, this looks like a running play because he has a flat priming structure. We're not too worried about getting blitz attacked. I think we have to run. No, that's not that. That's it. I'm a little bit cold. 6-2. I think it's the same story. We've got this Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. No, it's not the same story, because here we can play safe. This doesn't leave a shot. No. When we can play it safe, which is not a completely destructive play, which is the case here, I think we should just go ahead and do that. We have a good alternative here. Yeah. 6-2. Okay, here it's very dangerous to run, I think. But should we still do it? No. I think it's too dangerous. He's got so many attacking rolls here. If we run, he can attack with a 2 and a 3 and a 9. And he's happy to hit loose. He's also happy to pick and pass, like with a 2-1, for instance. It's quite a lot of hitting shots. The race is very close. If we just play this one, we're still kind of priming him, even if he hits us with an ace, which is a really good argument for just making this play. Yeah, it's too dangerous with this structure that he has over here. Okay, 6-2. This is a different story, because here we are more ahead in the race and we're not priming him as well as we were in the previous position. Let's go back one step. Here we were priming his 6s. Now we have the 4. Oh, it's more or less the same, actually, our prime value. But I think it's the same story. I think we have to do this because we're still kind of priming him even after he hits us with an ace if we make this play. Whereas if we do this, there's just so many destroyers where he can hit us on the 21 point. Yeah, let's go for this one. 6-2. Okay, so the only thing changed here was that now we're front loaded with the spare checker. The implication of that is that we are now less likely to play priming and attacking games, or priming and blitzing games. We're more, or not blitzing actually, if we could start a blitz, we would still be fine with that. So more priming. We are now more oriented towards the racing game plan with this front load. I mean, it's a small detail, right? It didn't change much. Is it really gonna change what the best play is? I don't think so. I think we should just do the same. Good. Aha, okay, so now we've got a buried checker. We've got a buried checker. That means that we can't really rely on any offensive game plans in terms of priming and blitzing. We have to play for the race now with a crunched position. So now running might be the best play. But it was quite clear still. Now I'm just going back one position here. You can see it was still a 43 millipoint mistake to run, right? So that's like half a blunder. Does it really change all that much just by going to the 1 point here? I think we should just make the same play. Actually, it might be close. It might be close because 43 millipoints. It might be close. Okay, I'm gonna go with the same play. No! Okay. It's just a 2 millipoint mistake. I remember this one now. Okay, yeah, you can see here I put this in the parentheses. I know it's a bit unfair to have such a close decision in the quiz, but I thought it was instructional. Okay. Yeah, so the reason I put it in was to show that the moment you get into a crunch position, then you're more inclined to go for the racing game plan, and running becomes a more attractive play, even though it's still quite dangerous. Yeah, I couldn't remember which one was better. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, it's a little bit cheating this already, right? Because I've already seen these positions. I just don't remember them because it's been like a couple of months. But I remember some of them, or vaguely remember. And I remember the idea. So of course, I'm cheating a bit by having to be able to do 17 out of 18 so far. But I was getting close to the perfect score. So I'm a little bit sad. Okay. Yeah, another one I don't remember. But let's see if we can rationalize it and break it down. So we've got a 6-2 to play again. It's the same idea. Do we run? Or do we play it safe? I mean, we're up in the race and we have the stronger home board. 2 indicators that we could run. But we are giving him quite a few good shots. He's going to be happy to hit loose here when we run, because it's right in the gap of his prime. If he can win the battle at that point, he will have a 5 prime blocking us. So it is kind of dangerous to run, even though we're up in the race. This is a fairly constructive play. Okay, so now I'm looking at the timing of the position. After this play, we will have 2 stripped points in the outfield and an anchor. So we're very stripped everywhere. Whereas he has a spare checker supply of 4 checkers here on the midpoint. So that means we have worse timing here, which is normal because we're up in the race. So maybe we should just go for it. But I'm so reluctant to leave my 20-point anchor. Again, I don't remember the right play here. It feels rather close to me. I'm gonna go with my safe choice, which is usually just to not break the anchor when in doubt. But I could be making a mistake here. Okay, good. Oh, it's close. 18 millipoints to run. So a very close decision. Okay, last one, position 20. This looks like a position we saw earlier, doesn't it? I don't remember. Maybe there's some variation to it. But this looks like just play this. I think we've had this position. Maybe it's a mistake. Maybe there's an error in the quiz. Maybe somebody uploaded the same position twice. Or there is a small difference. I just feel like we played this position or something very similar. And I feel like this is a pretty good play, just to play to the 5-point, because we have good flexibility. Again, if we get hit on the midpoint, we're still priming him. So I would just go for this one. Yeah, here we go. Okay. 19 out of 20 in my own quiz. I guess I was supposed to do 20 out of 20, but very close. I hope you liked the video. We have lots of other great quizzes here in the app. They're coming usually like every week or every 2 weeks. Now we're trying to upload a new quiz. So yeah, go have fun. There's so much knowledge here. You can really practice your game a lot by playing these quizzes. So I can highly recommend it. Remember to follow us on Instagram. I can just play this little graphic here. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I am Marc Olsen 10 on Instagram. I post sometimes on Backgammon stuff, and of course Backgammon Galaxy on Instagram and Facebook. And we just opened up a TikTok account as well, so you can follow us there. Then the last thing I want to say is that the dates, as you can see here in the graphic, for the Backgammon World Championship in Monte Carlo, Monaco, are going to be from July 26th to August 3rd. So please check the program out on the website, backgammonworldchampionship.com. You can see there that we've got the schedule and the event list and everything up. There might be a few small changes announced soon, but the schedule is already up, so go check that out. And remember, if you want to book a room at the Fairmont Hotel, you can get our discount code, but you have to book it before the 31st of March to get the full discount. After that, it will be more expensive. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.